How's everybody doing? Looks like we're gonna try this voiceover thing. I edited the entire video and then I exported it. So now I'm taking the video that I exported and I'm adding voiceover over the top of it instead of doing it while it's still in the editing. So it's like it's already been put all together. Now I'm adding voiceover after the fact. Trying this workflow out, see if I can make more than one video and do voiceovers one after another, so I don't have to like stop, re-edit a video or edit a new video and then do another voiceover. I'll just do all the editing and then do voiceovers later. I don't know how that's gonna work very well, but I'm gonna try it. So watching this, I totally forgot to go do the Ascension mission after I got to level 35. So that's what I'm doing now. About 18 levels later. So it goes pretty well. And this is obviously before I decided to like do a respec that I told you guys I was going to do. Did a small one. I definitely added some things. I took some things away. That'll show up in the next video. I rearranged some gems. Helps a lot. Dying a lot. Someone said to put things in life nodes. I don't really have like a ton available to me. I don't know when I'm looking at it the wrong way. I'm not sure. These puzzles are real fun. There was one that took me a while. I'm pretty sure I skipped through most of it because it was like, I don't know, I couldn't like get the right combination of levers. I'm sure they don't get any easier. For some reason I thought when you do the little Ascension trials in the game, where you unlock the 6 different spots in the axe. Thought once you did that in Acts 1 through 3, that when you leveled up, you would just be able to go back and do new ones, but there's more things you have to do, obviously. So I have to go do that now. I haven't done it, but I need to do it.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
This is me going back and finishing up the things I needed to do just to open up the Ascension trial. Things are a lot easier to kill when you're almost 20 levels above where you should be. Not really a good I've lost word. Good measure of any kind of respec I would have done. I just tried some other spells, trying to have a little more focus thing, but I didn't do so I removed meat shield and added feeding frenzy on both my skeletons and zombies. On the next one I also got rid of the reaper. I did get rid of the golem for the specter, but I really enjoy the golem, carrying golem, so I'll probably put him back on probably 2 or 3 videos from what I've already recorded.
The path to justice is slender and perfidious, fraught with missteps of ambition and despair, egotism and doubt. Should you choose this road, beware those who would waylay your hopes and disembowel your dreams. Remain sure.
In saws.
True.
Definitely a saw or two that you like, literally can't avoid, like that one right there. I'm not sure how you avoid that one. So I don't understand the point of these levers. As soon as you use them, it locks the door and you can't get out. So, well played, PoE devs. You got me. Yeah, so fire stuff looks really cool. The wall of fire and the salvo, not super effective. Especially since I don't really have any proper supporting gems for them. But looks cool when you're in a tiny room.
Consideration and hesitation. The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
Portal. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I don't know why it defaults to forest encampments, because I was in the Sarn encampment. I don't see it in a minute. You know what it's called. Not sure why it took me here.
What?
Not sure what that was. Recorded this on the 9th. Now I'm doing the voice recording on the 10th. Sarn, yep. Could be remembering things. Got one more. Couldn't remember what it was, so that's why we're back here. Inventorium, let's go. All the way to the right. There we go. You just fill them with fire. Spikes. This is kind of fun to kill things that are on fire with fire. Hopefully this comes out alright. Already made it. So hopefully it doesn't like double compress. Or I downsample from 1440 to 1080. Then I'm gonna do this voiceover with the same software and then export it again. Voiceover. Lighting the things on fire with fire. Fight fire with fire, right? That's what you're supposed to do? Fight fire with fire? We're gonna go with that. Be working. They're dead. Worked.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
You know, I think with the amount of lore and storytelling going on, they can make a really good book. Or even a book series. I'd read it. Wait my turn, the floor is lava. So I tried Starfield. I'm sure some of you have played Starfield as well. A lot of people say there's some issues with like optimization computers. I want to tell you, I'm running 1440p, the 1080 Ti, and plays fine. I haven't run into any like unplayable situations. Game's slow to start. I haven't played a whole lot of it, but it's certainly slow to start. Reserving judgment till I play some more. But you know, this game was pretty slow to start as well. First act.
It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame,
tough to get through.
giving the title of emperor to
But
a man
it's
who did not deserve.
pretty awesome now. The more things you get, the more fun it is. Just in the next video, there's like a ton of more things, mechanics to do. There's the contracts. Get some more mining. They got the explorers. Well, you can blow stuff up. I messed up the first one. I wasn't really paying attention where I was blowing stuff up. That's a pretty cool mechanic. Oh, that's in the 6th act, which I'm in right now, but I'm doing this. Actually, I just got to the 7th act. You'll see that later. I didn't want to use the portal that time.
What's going on?
Sell all the junk. Really need to clean out my stash. I got a bunch of stuff in there I'm never going to use, but I'm a hoarder. No plans on using any of that stuff. Look at that. Ready to go. Go to the labyrinth.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these walls, the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Should she find you wanting, death shall be your sentence. Should she find you worthy, you will be given the loyalty and love of an
Going for a stroll.
The Lord's labyrinth awaits
Guy
you.
talks a lot.
Choose wisely, strike quickly, trust completely, and may you find the end resides over that you deserve. The future of the Empire rests in her even
I
hand.
think that's the same guy.
Justice will prevail.
Just added some echo to his voice. This took a while. You know, the video's only 42 minutes, but I think this was from maybe
Youth of my reign, I was
2 hours?
encouraged to believe in the
2.5
precious nature
hours?
of my imperial blood.
of like
The divine
cuts.
clarity, as one fool of a courtier
I don't
would
remember.
repeat with tiresome
about two, well under 2.5 hours to get through all this. Of course, there's a bunch of inventory sorting and that kind of stuff, but some downtime because I gotta, you know, got a family. They need my attention as well, so sometimes I gotta stop playing. Pause it. Really gave me the pause, but it sits there eating up the gigs.
Fortune took me by the hand and led me to a forgotten tome on a forgotten shelf.
Floor saws.
Quietest corner of some library.
Pretty vicious.
A tome entitled Ancient Traditions of Ascension.
Not sure it was in this playthrough, but at one point these traps I just sort of like didn't pay attention, and it might have been even the fire, like the forged lava thing, but it just caught on fire because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, hey statues, what's up? Bummer about the Reaper, I didn't realize that it basically nerfs your minions and zombies. An unfortunate side effect. It's a really cool minion. I think there's a build for it. Build for everything in this game. I don't know what exactly is useless in this game. Everything seems to have a use if you know how to use it. Yep, almost died there. Just send it. Hit the lever. There you go. Oh, and I'm also playing, got a lot of hours in Armor Core 6 at this point. I haven't beat it yet, but been trying to beat the game with more or less the same AC through the whole thing. Slight adjustments to the build, but it has required me to what I would call easy mode an AC and basically make a tank or a fast tank. Get through some of them. Some builds just lend themselves better to fights than others. But I do prefer, just for the speed's sake and trying to, you know, keep the skills up, is play with a biped. But I mean, sometimes the tank just doesn't work. Too slow for certain fights, so you can't like, you could be able to fly in the air to avoid things. Spider legs are really good for certain bosses, so it's good to have a good mix. Try different builds, just like this game. Yeah, if you haven't played Armor Core 6, highly recommend. Awesome game. Quite a decent amount of playability too. There's New Game Plus Plus. Not sure how far it goes. Definitely a few different endings that I'm aware of. I'm in the end of chapter 4. Got one more chapter to go. Then it'll be New Game Plus time. I made the fastest AC I think I could possibly make. I've got my current like game build is like 270, 290 depending on how I whip it out. I made a ultra light AC. I think the highest I could get them was 408. No weapons. With weapons, it's like 390 for those of you that know what I'm talking about. It's fast. 408 is stupid fast, but they're like 800 AP, or excuse me, 8,000 AP. It's fun though. Fast build, you gotta be, kind of do like you gotta like switch weapons a lot.
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path. The Asmeri were the first culture known in history to use trials of strength, wisdom, and spirit to select its chieftains. The first Lord's Trial was a rough-hewn maze festooned with wild animals and brutal traps, crafted to test aspiring Asmerian leaders' body, mind, and soul. In
Oh yeah, and the crafting.
adversities of the maze,
And
a champion proved
so much
they
in
were
this game.
capable of bearing
We got
the crushing burden of
crafting,
chieftainship.
mining,
The first trials were
exploring.
simple contraptions reflecting
Obviously, you
simple
got the
times.
Ascension thing, which I'm doing
As
right
the
now.
Asmerian civilization
You've
grew
got the
in number and
contracts
complexity, so
for
did the
jobs.
trials. From
Obviously,
treacherous
the
mazes
story,
to
the
bewildering
optional missions,
labyrinths.
which done all of
There
those
are
so
no
far.
surviving descriptions of the labyrinth that tested and proved the worth of Viruso Prima Imperialis.
And
Imagine it was
the
quite the
3 different ways
emblem
to
of
ascend. I think
echoes
it's what,
and the
Cultist,
world
Necromancer, and I don't remember the other one. See it here in a little while. 3 of those. I mean, obviously what 6 classes. Scion, I guess you get after getting through Act 3 of your first playthrough. I thought it was like an update from the League, but it's just part of the game, which is kind of neat. Yeah, a ton of ways to play this game. I think a lot more wrong ways to do it than right.
You are inexhaustible. This empire remains filled with emperors in waiting.
Hooray! I gotta do that 2 more times. Areas look so cool. They're also very different. I've said that, but every time I go to a part of the game, I find a new area. It's awesome. Speaking of looks, I have played Starfield. I think that the game was designed by 2 totally different teams. There's like the team that was in charge of environments, and the team in charge of reusing Fallout 4 faces. Like the team that made the sandwiches and the worlds were like slaving away, working day and night to get it right. And then the team that making the NPCs was like, hey, we already have these faces, why don't we just plug in these assets and call it a day? And they're like, alright. You get a game from 2023 that looks like it's from 2012, 2013. Yeah, I reserved judgment until I played the game, but it's kind of rough considering you've got a very big part of the game where you constantly are talking to NPCs. And I'm not talking about like the useless world NPCs, like the main NPCs that you talk to all the time. They don't look amazing. You gotta watch this interview with Bethesda CEO and Microsoft CEO. These 2 savage reporters. I gotta finish watching that. It was amazing.
The son of Esamir met the son of Sion upon the road to the Imperial throne.
Like in an open world exploring game.
His eyes
No
were
vehicles.
henceforth
I was like,
painful.
oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, why aren't there any vehicles? The
Burned in the arena.
local answer was how it looks to the player, which means we couldn't render it fast enough.
2 men separated
I think they made a mistake
2 men bound by hope.
utilizing
2 men
their engine. I think they should have
and only one emperor.
tried a different engine, Unity or Unreal, or did a significant upgrade to their own engine. I really don't want to go tomorrow. Monday, I have to drink a lot of coffee. you're at work probably watching this. I think it's hilarious. I see most of the viewership my videos is like between like 10 o'clock and 2 in the afternoon, which means I'm just at work watching this, or you all have night jobs. I've worked out. This one took a minute. I still don't know quite what happened. That one took a little bit. You had to get like the corners line up. Yeah, the door's open. Go, go, go. You know, after watching this and I click things around, it's like, what are you doing? Hooray! I know you can get stash tabs. You can carry more stuff. Or anything you do to just carry it on your person? Because that would be great. I'm sure the answer's no. That's why they give you the privilege of buying more tabs. I suppose they mark that as hidden. It's not as easy to see. Run! I'll take more of those. Well, I gotta get back to Baldur's Gate. Once I beat AC 6, Armor Core 6, all the way through the first time, get back to Baldur's Gate. I have like 80 gigs of recorded gameplay.
The Ezomite and the Eternal took their rest in the lee of Strike's Gale and remembered the traveled road. Beast and fiend had fallen and fled the Ezomite sword. Wrath and trial had risen, and his heart was two men cried their triumph. A warrior.
But I don't know if Baldur's Gate like really lends itself well to
echoed their pride with anguish and
recording and editing the story unless you're like really good at kind of playing straight through the story and not like wandering about. Be like 100 hours of content to watch. Thought I would break it up into stories, but man, that's gonna be a lot of work. It's a lot of work doing this.
Too much clutter.
I love the flames.
When I'm ready, and not before. Too
Much clutter. Each one of those is its own sentence. Like, really emphasizing that it's too much. I can click them. And go. Unnecessary detour. Man, that was a big yawn. I'm gonna try to do the voiceover for this one and the next one, but I'm just gonna get this one. Yep, keep going.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. The Asmeri were consummate survivors. They had to be, having been sired in the most inhospitable range of mountains in all of Rayclast.
Time to play some Tetris.
Some might say. I do not. I believe it was the making of them, and of us, their descendants. So it is no wonder that they developed the Lord's trial.
Junket.
Survival being a moment-by-moment concern, that harried people grew to understand power quite intimately. Strong leadership is able to bridge the chasm between existence and extinction. Poor leadership might see an entire tribe vanish into that same chasm. When the Asmeri descended from their mountains to conquer the fecund lands of central Rayclast, they thrived and multiplied with utmost alacrity in those more forgiving climes. For is it not poverty that teaches us how we might excel in times of plenty?
Guy sure does talk a lot, but I gave you something to listen to while you watch me sort my horrible inventory space. I think this is probably the, if I had to guess, the most bought things on the PoE store is tab spaces. I've heard people spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on tabs, which, I mean, more power to you. People are saying they have like 10,000 hours in this game. That's crazy. Is that 10,000 hours, you're basically an expert at something? That's 5 years of a full-time job playing Path of Exile. I appreciate your dedication. There's a lot of hours in the game. I am inexhaustible.
Pity the emperor who sits alone on his throne.
Done, son. I would suggest this adjustment that I made on this gameplay, even though it's not like the respec I was talking about. I made things easier. Of course, it could also be the fact that I'm like 20 levels ahead, 18 levels ahead of where it should be. Yeah, so we just cut out a lot. Just to wrap this bad boy up, we got 10 minutes left. Yep, so now we're in the area that took me a while to get through. I think this is the area. I had these spike things, but we'll after this spot. Okay, just run across, being a girl about it. Hey, you did it. Duck down.
Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver.
He is so right. Bet it's over there. Oh man, I apologize if you hear me yawning. Try to get this one finished up. I'm going to
The
bed.
guide, cornered and quailing.
Oh, those.
Bathed in the shadow
Don't mind
of
if I
doubt,
do.
of ambition, of an
Never have too
imperial
many
throne,
gems.
and a people made free by an emperor of Izmir. threw off that cold and cloying shadow and struck down the slavering beast.
When I'm ready, and not
Guide
before.
looked to
I
the
don't even know what
warrior
she's
with
talking about.
gratitude in his eyes.
There's definitely parts of this game where I'll be walking around and just die. And I have no idea why I just died. That happens in the next video. Where I literally watch myself standing there. Maybe when I watch it again and I do this, I'll notice the buff or debuff or ailment or whatever. But I just look at my character die. I don't remember standing in anything, but I could be wrong. We do. We gotta get that silver door. We're about to magic there. Ready? Come on. Or not. There it is. Found the door.
Any mystery can be unlocked if one has the right key.
Let's skip through that hard spike part.
Too much clutter.
Cool. Still not using it. Like 3 or 4 hours later into gameplay, still not using that thing. 'Cause I think I have a better one. At least for what I'm doing for my minions.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
This should be it. No, don't go that way. Go back. Frustrating.
The guide led the warrior down a path that wound and twisted through fields of blossoming promises, green-bladed hopes. The warrior closed his eyes, a mere moment to feel the warmth of the sun on his back and to drink from the guide's prophet flask. Now the warrior staggers and crawls down the wounded, tortured causeway. The bitterness stings his weeping eyes. The fire roars in his belly, consuming him. The warrior will not ascend. Instead, he hunts.
The Empire awaits you with open jaws.
Attack! Burn him down.
When I'm ready, and not before.
No two battles are alike.
Except they are if you just use everything that you have. See? Exactly like the last two. Fireworks. Ah, get it? Fireworks. Sorry. Those treasure keys, yo. Grabbing things for no reason. Think too much about it.
Too much clutter.
I think we're coming to an end. What shall we pick? Well, seeing the title, you know exactly what we picked. We have all these minions. Doesn't make any sense to pick anything other than Necromancer.
You are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy. receive our blessings, embrace our gifts.
Oh,
and
feel free to
rise
leave
ascendant,
down in the comments
for
what
this
the
is the
divine
ending
font
that
is
we
for.
all deserve.
I have no idea. And I don't want to read things, so that's what I have you guys for. Help me out. Elementalist. That's the other one. We're obviously going Necromancer. No question about it.
Embrace the serene power that is undead.
Apply. Well, everybody, I want to thank you for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Suggestions. I'm taking them as much as I can handle the information. Trying to make the right adjustments. That way, more enjoyable for me. And I do appreciate, as always, all the help I've received so far. See, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Not sure what that's for, so let me know what that's for. Oh, but, you know, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. Later. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Hit that subscribe button, yo. Howdy.